From New York City, it's Wendy Williams. Today, Hoda Kotb tells Wendy all about her run-in with the paparazzi in her bikini. Plus, Kenya Moore gives us the inside scoop on the housewife drama going down in Atlanta. And all the latest juicy hot topics. Now, here's Wendy.
Fantastic. We appreciate it. I am doing great. I've got a lot to share with you. You know, Kris Jenner has set down some surprising rules for her youngest daughter's dating. And 2 Hollywood stars have made a shocking pact. And Jessica Simpson is calling it quits. I'll explain. Let's talk about it and more. It's time for Hot Topics. You came for the gift grab. Don't worry. We'll be gifting and grabbing a little bit later on in the show. I got what you came here for, but happy holidays. Kenya Moore from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is here, and she's going to be the one. Yes. No, wait. And Hoda's here. And Hoda, which one's doing the gift grab? Hoda? Yep. Hoda's doing the gift grab. She's here too, so we're gonna have fun time today. So, now, do you set rules for your kids when they start dating? Yeah. It's a wise thing to do, set rules. But the rules that that woman, that mother, that Kardashian lady, the rules that reportedly she has made for her daughter aren't probably the rules that we would make for our daughters. Okay, rule number 1, allegedly, their date must make at least 6 figures. Already it's off to a bad start. I mean, you know, every mother would love to say that to their daughter because most mothers want their daughters to marry well, right? But the more you say to kids, you know, the more they rebel. And then instead of going out with a guy who makes 6 figures, they'd rather go out with a beatnik. I don't know if people still use that word, but it's a cool word. We need to bring it back. A beatnik. Okay, also, the mother says that she wants her girls' date to drive a car that's worth over $50,000. Wow. Now, we all want our little girls to be picked up by a man making 6 figures in a Mercedes, but as soon as you say that to the girls, they go out with a beatnik with a beat-up Volkswagen from years ago. Another rule that I hear is that the boy must photograph well with her daughter. If the boy doesn't photograph well, then he is not the boyfriend. Well, that's why she's called that woman and not a mother. Anyway, all right. I also heard that the mother wants to make sure that the boyfriends, the suitors, will appear on the reality show. Well, now, see, this is the only rule that I think makes absolute sense for the Kardashian family, you know what I'm saying? And because they live their life on reality TV, you don't want to date a guy who's going to mess up the mix. They also have to get the mother's approval before French kissing in front of paparazzi. I don't know why you all are shocked. Everything about this family is ridiculous. So, you know, this just kind of, you know, falls in line with the rest of the ridiculousness. So I guess there's no chance of marrying like a medical or dating like a medical student at UCLA or something like that. There's no chance of the plumber or whatnot. They probably don't want to be a Kardashian anyway. But it seems to be working these rules for Jaden Smith. Will and Jada's son has been seen out with one of the, I get them mixed up. Kendall Kylie, I get them mixed up, but there's Jaden with one of them. I think that was taken over in London, as a matter of fact. And then here's Harry Styles from One Direction. Did I? Yes, I'm young, I'm young. I'm cool. One Direction, that's Harry. All the girls love Harry. They were originally arranged, this was a date arranged, you know, for publicity, but then, you know, the girl ended up falling for Harry, so no word where they are right now. But the point is, those are the Kardashian dating rules. They didn't say anything about no sex on the first date, but they are Kardashians, so. On a side note, have you guys heard that Bruce Jenner wants to have surgery to shave down his Adam's apple? Did you hear that? Did you think that this was the first move in him transforming into a woman? Well, that's what I originally thought, except that's not what he's saying. He addressed, I think I was watching TMZ the other day, he said he wants his Adam's apple shaved down because he's never liked it. My thing is, by the time you get to be like 60 years old, aren't you right with almost everything going on in your life regarding, like that's one of the great things I find about getting older. I'm 49, you know, but what I loved about turning 40, and I kind of couldn't wait for it, is that, okay, maybe I'll finally be okay with certain flaws in my life that I really can't change. By 50, I'm okay with those flaws. By 60, nobody's shaving Adam's apple and being all weird, you know? And thinking by 60, you are who you are and you accept yourself wholeheartedly. He's a little womanly in the face, I'll tell you. If you take off that Adam's apple, people are really gonna think something, so, how you doing, Bruce? Okay, let's move along, and I wanted to talk with you about two plus-size actresses. Neither one have I met, but we've talked about them before here on Hot Topics, Melissa McCarthy and Rebel Wilson. They've made a really interesting pact, and I like their pact. The pact is reportedly that each of them, basically the fat girl in Hollywood pact, which I like this. Each of them is not going to cave into Hollywood pressure to lose weight. Now, Melissa is an older woman. I think she might be around 40 years old. I know she's married, huh? 43. She's got a good life. You know she's married? She's married. Yes, she's married. She doesn't have to worry about dating around some skinny men in Hollywood trying to judge her. I don't know whether she has children, but the point is that she's 43 and Rebel's young. Rebel's like 23. What I like about this relationship, you know, and Rebel's from Australia. What I like about their relationship is that it's always nice to know somebody older than you who you can share secrets and sometimes your innermost secrets, which would be, you know, being heavy in Hollywood. It can't possibly be easy. But what they've done, though, is that they've created a niche for themselves that Gwyneth Paltrow sure can't take. You know, there's very little competition when you are a heavier woman. I mean, I guess the roles might be limited also, but at least when the roles do come up, you're bound to get it. I think it's smart. They are not looking to lose the weight and be just another random skinny white woman in Hollywood. They're going to stay stuck out by being who they are. I like it. I like that. Have you seen Britney Spears on the cover of January's InStyle magazine? I know, I didn't recognize her in the beginning, but that's her. That's Britney. That's Britney. So inside, she admits that she wants a baby girl so she won't feel so alone. I know. But kids aren't our friends. We're the boss of them. So she won't feel so alone. Well, you see, here's the thing. They keep Britney off the computer so that she doesn't find out what people say about her, which is a smart thing. Like, there's no computer there's no computer anywhere in the house. She does not have, I guess, the computer hooked up to her telephone, so she never knows. Like, she got kind of lukewarm reviews on the new album that came out. For all she knows, because she's not reading anything, she thinks everything is fabulous, and she only knows stuff that her handlers tell her. So that's kind of good, because you know she's kind of fragile still. You know, she doesn't need to be on the computer reading what people say about her, because it's not always good. But anyway, so she can't join like a mommy blog. You know, I mean, the computer wasn't really around when I first had Kevin, but those mommy blogs, I find that they're pretty helpful, you know, as a mother, you know, to go on them. And I'm not sure whether her kids go to a school or whether they're homeschooled, but they're 8 and 7. Wait, let me read the quote first and then I'll continue. All right, here's what she says. By the way, Deb, how's my audio? Are my earrings clanking and you guys are wondering what's going on?
No, sounds good in here.
All right, how you doing? What a messy show. Look, as a mom, you have all these situations you go through and you're like, what is going on? Is this normal? And then you feel silly for asking questions because you think, I'm a mom, I'm supposed to know these things, but you don't. You're human. To be honest, I wish I had more mom friends. It's so easy to make mom friends. All you have to do is when you pull up to the school to pick your kid up, as opposed to sitting behind the wheel, you know, listening to, you know, the radio, you get out of the car and you stand with the other moms, you know, in a mom outfit, like not in something like this, Britney. You gotta have on a mom outfit, you know, like some Levi's and some Uggs, a sweatshirt, maybe with the school logo on it. And while you're waiting for the kids, you say, that damn Kevin, it is so cold out here. I hope he wore a hat to school. If he didn't wear a hat to school, hold me back as I crack his skull when he comes out, okay? And then the next mom says, how about mine? Mine has not reminded me for months to put money on, you know how you put money in the lunch account and they swipe their credit card? Put money in the lunch account. The school had to call me at work today, so now I seem like a negligent mom. And then Brittany, then you go, I know these kids, and you go, I know these kids, and then you go, Brittany, and I say, Wendy. And then you're friends. It's easy. It's easy to make mom friends. Poor thing. Well, she's about to start that residency in Vegas, so she's gonna be leaving her kids back in California for whatever kind of schooling they go to. I don't know whether it's homeschool or a school, but she doesn't want her kids to be caught up in the mayhem of Vegas. I'm gonna be caught up in the mayhem. I'm vowing to see Britney in February. Yep, I'm going. I'm going. So, Saturday Night Live is finally hiring that black actress that they've been missing for years. They've come under intense pressure because they have no black women in the cast. Remember when Kerry Washington was here, she had to play Oprah and Beyonce and everybody. And then, you know, our friend Keenan, he usually plays the black woman on the cast. The show, there he is as Shaka Khan. Now, you know, that doesn't look like Shaka Khan, but he's doing the best he can. He's a man. The show plans on hiring that black actress by January. They were doing auditions secretly last week. I don't know anybody who auditioned, but, you know, it's been a long time since they've had, no, who are they? The girls from the audition? Yeah. Oh, okay. The one with the red looks funny. I mean, we don't know any of them, so you go off who looks funny. And then the one with the white shirt in the back and the side ponytail, she looks funny too. The one in the middle looks like she's taking herself too seriously. The one with the blonde hair. I like to see my comedians smiling and laughing all the time. Whenever you don't see them doing that, you think they're up to something. Yeah. Anyway, good luck to all you black girls. Yeah. Jessica Simpson says she's done with acting. That's better than being done with those good, affordable shoes and stuff. I know when I teased the story. Look, when I was standing up and the snow was falling and I first came out and I teased the story that Jessica Simpson is quitting a job or whatever I said, did it in your mind you think, oh wait, no, not those good clothes and those shoes. Nah, not that, the acting. I didn't even know she was an actress. Oh, that's right, she played Daisy Dukes. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's kind of refreshing to know this is not her natural size. You know, that a pretty girl like this, you just can't have it all. You got to struggle. Because she was this size for approximately 5 seconds, right? Do you remember? And then she started gaining the weight back, and then she had the babies. Anyway, she wants to strictly focus on being a businesswoman and a mom. And I think that's terrific. Would you look at this daughter? Look at her family. Look at her daughter Maxwell's hair. Look at her son's little Jordans. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful family. I'm glad that she's focusing. You know, the Jessica Simpson business that she's got going on, all that stuff, it's a $1 billion business. She herself is worth over $100 million. She's not yet, I know. So, you know, you tell me what she's better off doing. Nobody wants to act. If you don't have to memorize the lines, fine. And that singing, nobody's buying those Jessica Simpson CDs. You know, but I'll tell you what people are buying: the shoes, the handbags, all that stuff. She's the celebrity that nobody can hate. Like, if you hate on Jessica Simpson, there's something wrong with you. Like, something wrong with you. Anyway, goodbye, Jessica Simpson's family. I want to talk about Snooki. Well, she says her days may be numbered on reality TV. Just saying, girl. Nobody's watching that. Snooki says that she's likely to say goodbye to reality TV at the end of this season of Snooki and JWoww, which, by the way, that's on MTV, if you care. She doesn't want to raise her son Lorenzo with the cameras in his face. Fabulous. I love that. That's the worst thing that a parent can do to their kid, raise them with the camera in their face. And anyway, it's a terrible, terrible legacy to burden your children with. Now, what will Snooki do for money, you ask? Well, stuff. I mean, she's got a book coming out. This would be like her second or third book. She's got some sort of fragrance. Oh my God. Was that nonverbal for nobody wants to smell like Snooki? Well, I think she's got some slippers and she's got stuff going on. She's got stuff going on. The point is that it is time for her to say goodbye to reality TV. It's time for all of them, every last channel that has it's time for you all to say goodbye to reality TV. I bet you Gwyneth Paltrow doesn't watch reality TV. I bet you she doesn't even own a TV. As a matter of fact, didn't we report once that she only has one TV in the house and she keeps it locked up? Yeah. And she has an occasional cigarette on a Saturday night. Well, remember I was telling you that that she was battling Vanity Fair magazine because they were gonna do one of those takedown pieces. That's what they were calling it, a takedown piece. Sounds like it was gonna be juicy, right? Well, Gwyneth has been at war with the magazine and the magazine and editor, Graydon Carter. That's money, right? Graydon Carter. That might have more of a money ring than Barron Trump. Graydon Carter. And here's Graydon. And Graydon, Graydon was going to do this takedown piece, and then Gwyneth started calling all of her A-list pals saying, look, when he calls you, don't answer the phone. If you want to be my friend, if you still want to be in my inner circle, I would imagine the conversation went, then then you'll boycott everything that this magazine has to offer. And her friends did. Now Vanity Fair is doing a piece on Gwyneth, but it's going to be a much softer piece. Okay, soft schmoff. Graydon, can you somehow hit the wrong button on your computer and just leak the story at Vanity Fair online? I'll read it and give everybody the blow-by-blow. Because I couldn't imagine what Gwyneth Paltrow has to hide that hasn't already been talked about in tabloids, unless, well, I don't know. But Gwenny's got a secret, and I want to know what it is. On a side note, so Johnny Depp and Gwyneth did a movie together. And reportedly, Johnny was saying that she was so annoying. I guess, you know, following after him about her rules of life and use the gluten, not the fruit, and you know, I guess how to take care of his kids and how to do his hair. And you know, she's like a know-it-all. People have said that before. To know her is to be prepared to be bossed around by her. And Johnny just thought that she was the most annoying thing. She keeps very youthful though, doesn't she? Yeah. She keeps very youthful. A lot of times, you know, a fair-haired white person, you know, you tend to wrinkle a little bit faster than than a brunette white person. or somebody with a Mediterranean background or something. I mean, to be so alabaster and old, she's in her 40s, she's 41. I think that she's got a very youthful presence. I won't even ask you, do you? Yeah. Oh, keep clapping. No, clap louder. We've got a fantastic show for you from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kenya Moore is here. And we're gonna talk all about the drama that's going down in the ATL this season. But up next, everybody, from the Today Show, the fabulous Hoda Kotb is here. So don't go far. You know, I love our next guest, and I wish she and her partner, Kathie Lee Gifford, lived across the street from me. Like, honestly, those would be my kind of neighbors. Last week, they joined Mariah Carey at her apartment in New York City to toast the holidays. Just take a look.
First, cheers and welcome to our
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Beautiful. Look at
Santa.
Now, are you comfy in the kitchen? This is your beautiful
Because you look
kitchen.
so comfy.
Well, this is honestly, like, either I'm going to be dressed like this or it's hard to get me from wearing a robe, darling. Like, either a robe
It's one or
or
the
it's a
other.
gown.
It's one or the other.
This is just fun and it's festive, and it is what it is. But you guys are coming, and that's our special occasion. And I said, why not throw in a frock?
Please welcome Hoda Kotb.
I'm happy. I am.
You look great. Your weight is under control.
It is kinda. It is kinda. It's some Spanx and some other issues I have going.
No, I saw you in a bikini. You don't wear Spanx. So, all right, we'll just get to that. Then I want to get back to Mariah Carey. Look at Hoda. Hoda. I didn't know you were that girl.
Okay. You know what's funny?
No.
Okay. All my life, since I was a kid, I've always been embarrassed. Like, when you see pictures of me on the beach, I'm like this.
Yeah.
I had a sweatshirt zipped up ever since I was a kid. My mom was like, why are you always covering yourself up? And I always felt that way. And not until I got into my 40s did I stop giving a rip. I mean, you know how
This
you
is what I was just saying about getting older.
I stopped caring.
Yes.
And it's a weird thing. And also, I'm lactose intolerant now, and I can't eat anything I like, which
Well,
is helpful.
Did you, because your walk is perfect. It's almost like you knew you were being photographed.
Come on.
Look, you're Jolieing your leg.
Come on. No,
You know, everything is pulled up and even. You're giving a side ponytail. You look good. Where are you there, Hoda?
I was in Miami, and it was a friend's birthday party, and I went and put the bathing suit on.
You have a little glow right now. What do you self-tan or were you away?
I was just there. That was a week ago.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a week ago.
Yeah,
so I was just there.
You look great. So when Hoda hugged me, you know, I told her she looked great, and she asked me how much weight
How
had I
much
lost.
weight?
Not
Tell me,
much,
just
like
tell
20
me.
pounds. Like 20. But here's the thing.
Tell me.
I weigh 165 pounds now.
Yes!
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I say it. I say it because my target weight was 175, and that's what I weighed on my driver's license, and I've never changed it all these years. And so I lost 10 extra. But look, so we're both 49 years
Yes.
old, and your birthday is in August.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to do or any particular...
You know what? I used to be afraid of 50, like I was afraid of 40 and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Until we get there. Like, I don't think I've felt this confident. I don't think I've ever felt like I was in the right place in my life until now.
Yeah.
You think in your 20s, like, this is so great, and you think in your 30s. I was always insecure. I was insecure in my 20s. I
Yes.
was insecure in my 30s. In my 40s, I'm still kind of insecure, but not
By the time
like
we
I
get
was.
60, though, it'll be even better. And by the time we get 70, like I was saying earlier during Hot Topic, like, I enjoy the process.
I do too.
So by the way, did you bring me wine? Nice. I said to you...
Kathie Lee drained our supply. No, that's what she does. She drains the supply. I should have brought you some.
Now, I didn't realize
What?
how you met Kathy Lee. What a courageous woman you were. You just went up and you said, come on, girl,
I was
tell
in
them about
one
it.
of your favorite restaurants in Michael's.
Michael's, what, was it Wednesday?
It was a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm eating with a friend of
Joan
mine.
Hamburg calls that Celebrity Day.
I love Wednesdays at Michael. It's all people watching.
yeah.
I looked over, I was with my friends, and I said, oh my God, is that Kathy Lee Gifford? You know, we loved her, we stalked her, we liked her on Regis, and so we go, let's go over. Should we go over? We don't know if we should. So we walk over to her table.
Okay.
And we go, hi. We go, hi. I said, hi, I'm Hoda. You know, we started this hour of the Today Show. I said, are you free next week? Because we needed a guest co-host. And she said, you know what?
So you were the main host, and you invited her as a guest?
It was me, Ann Curry, and Natalie Morales.
Oh,
The
that's
three
right.
of us. Remember?
Yes.
Before it was so boring.
Before the drinking.
Yes. Before pre-drinking. It was not great.
Yeah.
So she said, I'll come on for one day. She showed up to work. She had her cleavage out. She had all of her hair extensions. And you know how Kath is. She did not care.
And that's, you know what?
It was perfect. It
I
was
like today's show, Kathy Lee. I think like earlier in her career, she was very buttoned up and a little tight. Now she just seems so fun, and you bring the best out of each other.
Oh, she really is a blast. She'll say anything that's on her mind, anything.
Yeah, we love that.
know.
Messy. I've never met her though. I've never met her before.
She wants to come on your show.
Does she?
Yes, she does.
How
she
you doing,
does.
Kathy Lee? You are welcome here. Now, Kathy gives you a hard time about your TV crush.
It's sick. I have a sickness.
For who?
It's beyond crush. Blake Shelton. No, it's getting weird. My mom told me this is what's weird. Okay, I did have a crush on him. I do have a crush on him. I named my dog Blake after Blake Shelton.
I love that.
Look, I introduced my dog to Blake. My mom is like this. Now it's getting weird. Now it's like restraining order-ish.
You like
and
very
crazy.
manly men. That's a good, like,
Just like that.
very,
And sometimes when I watch The Voice, Wendy, I feel nervous. Like pitting out a little.
I'm sure Miranda Lambert would love to hear that. You probably are not the only person who has a crush on him, though. He's very tall
Who's
and
your celeb
very
crush?
manly. Shia LaBeouf, and also I like The Rock. I like The Rock.
Oh yeah.
Because you know what? Because I'm a big girl.
You like a big
and I
man.
think that he needs to come here and then just curl me. You know, just do one curl. Just once. So I think that your book would make a great holiday gift. And congratulations from the hardcover, and now it's soft cover.
It's going there, yeah.
Yes, good for you.
It's a fun book. It's called 10 Years Later. So you take a significant event in someone's life. They won the lottery, they lost a loved one. You fast forward 10 years and you see what became of their life. And you find out if people really do change, which is interesting. You think if I won the lottery, I bet you I'd be a different person.
Yes.
Or if if you have a devastating loss or an illness or something. But I think what you find is people who are optimists, when they're joyful, are optimists no matter what happens.
Yes.
And the other way around.
Yes.
It's a fun, it's a good book. It'll inspire you.
And like I said, it'd make a good holiday read. So Hoda's not going to go anywhere. Up
I'm not?
next, she's got. No, you have to pick gifts.
I'm so.
for
This
our
is my
studio
favorite
audience.
part.
Holiday gift
I'm
grab
so
is next. Keep it
excited.
here. I know. We've just ruined that blowout. We're back. Hoda Kotb is still here, and it's time for our holiday gift grab. Hoda, this is what we do.
What?
You go over to the tree,
Okay.
and you pick a gift. If you're feeling really nice, pick a second one.
Okay.
And then whatever you pick, we give to the studio audience for free. Go ahead. Is that it? That's it, two of them. Good, Hoda. Good.
These.
Wow,
How about these?
what an interesting shaped box.
Okay.
The long one.
Okay.
What could be in, cups. Cups are all the rage this season, and you're all getting this entire set of five cups from Rustic Cup. I love their stuff. Okay, these are hot, aren't
I love those.
they? Yeah. All right, now let's see what's in the next box.
What?
Headphones. Not just any headphones, glamorous headphones for my glamorous audience. These headphones are by a company called Friends. Friends are designed especially for women regarding your fashion. So you're gonna look fashionable and funky. And they also offer premium sound and they're super comfortable. Both of these gifts today, between the bracelets and these, retail for over $550. Our studio audience at home, don't feel left out, my friends. Just go to my Facebook page for details. Happy holidays. Hoda, always a joy to see you.
You too. Thank you, Wendy.
The Today Show, starring Hoda and Kathy Lee, airs weekdays on NBC. And Hoda's book is called 10 Years Later, and it's in stores now. Up next, it's time for Ask Wendy.
Love you, Dan.
I never get tired of you showing love. All right, welcome back. It's time for Ask Wendy. How you doing?
How you doing, Wendy? I'm Lativa. How you doing?
Hi, Lativa.
I have been dancing for about 3 months now for extra money.
Okay.
My daughter is 5 years old, and I was just wondering when you think it's appropriate to tell my daughter so it's not somebody else telling her.
So you have a regular job, and then you also make a couple extra dollars?
Correct.
Okay. Well, no time is the right time to tell her because she's only 5 and she doesn't need to know what mommy does extra for money. She's in kindergarten at 5 years old.
Yes.
Can you be done with this stripping thing by the time she enters 1st grade?
I hope so.
Yeah. So then you have less than a year.
Yeah.
Okay? And so then you'll look for another job where you can hold your head up high. You know, it might not bring you as much money as working the pole, because I heard you make a lot of money doing that. Popping it and dropping it, but all money's not good money. Okay? All right, very well, very well. Don't tell your daughter.
Okay.
Okay. How you doing?
How you doing, Wendy?
Good.
I'm Tara, and my question is, I have an adult son who recently broke up with his girlfriend because he cheated on her. And the dilemma that I have is that I'm really close still with his ex-girlfriend, but I don't want to hurt his feelings by maintaining a relationship with her because I have a granddaughter. And so
okay.
I want to maintain a close relationship with my granddaughter. So what do I do?
How old are these kids?
He's 22 and she's 22.
All right. Look, he's too young to even understand this. Maybe you don't want to let him know the extent of how close you and the baby's mother are. But you have to do it to be in your granddaughter's life. And he's probably, at this point, too less than smart to understand that you have to. So I would say sneak around. No, honestly, I'm not fighting with a 22-year-old who, you know, wasn't smart enough to strap up to begin with.
Right, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
All due respect, Mom.
Yes.
I'm not fighting with him to see my granddaughter that I've wanted all of my life.
Yes,
So
yes.
you maintain that relationship with the baby's mother.
So go ahead and cookie bake this year.
Cookie bake, go over her house, meet her at Macy's for a one-day sale. Like, one day your son will thank you. One day your son will thank you, Mom. All right? Good luck. Happy holidays. Up next, everybody, Real Housewife Kenya Moore is here. Okay. Our next guest is gone with the wind fabulous. And she makes sure that we all know it this season on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Take a look.
Everybody's blocking you out right about it.
Everybody's not blocking me out right now.
And you don't nobody give a about what you saying. So sit your ass down.
Everybody,
I'm not gonna sit down, Candy. If you ready to go, go. Okay, well then I guess you'll stand here all damn day. Okay. Don't nobody want to hear you yelling.
I'm not yelling.
No, but you are yelling.
We're headed on another trip that we can't even get started off on the right foot. I mean, am I wrong for putting the trip together? I'm just trying to do something good, but fault me for being an angel.
Please welcome Kenya Moore. time that you were here on the show.
Kind of goldish, yeah.
You love yellow.
Yes, I love yellow. It looks good on chocolate, don't you think?
Yes.
Chocolate.
And you also wore yellow when you were twerking outside the court after you won your case.
Yes, that's true. Remember that episode? Yes, I was so happy to win that case.
Yes.
Yes.
So how's life?
Life is really good. Don't I have a glow?
You do have a glow?
Yes.
I understand you're in some sort of romance with the let me get this right, because we thought Oprah was the richest black woman on the face of the earth. She's not. There's a woman over in Africa who's the richest black woman on the face of the earth, and she has a bunch of sons. And one of the sons is a prince, and you're dating a prince?
I'm not dating a prince. I call him my African prince.
Okay.
But I do know who that woman is, and she is very wealthy. She comes from oil. She made her living in oil, but I'm not dating one of her sons.
Oh, that's not one of her sons.
No.
Well, is he at least rich?
Oh, he's...
Gone with the wind rich?
I'm not saying she's a gold digger, but...
I mean, you waited a long time to find proper love.
Yeah, I mean, he's very successful, and he runs a multi-billion-dollar company, and he's a mature man, and he treats me like
a mature, what does that mean, over
princess.
60?
Oh, no.
Oh, don't judge, just asking.
No, I need somebody with a strong back.
Oh, yeah, yes. So, do you think one day that you will get married and have children?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I'm working toward that. As you saw in one of the previous episodes, my aunt is really pushing me in that direction, and it's something that I feel that will make my life full and complete.
I want to see you in a family way, on account of how your mother, I guess, did you wrong. She virtually left you on your aunt's doorstep.
Well, not my aunt's doorstep. She wanted to give me up for adoption, but
Why?
my grandmother, well, she was 16 when she had me.
Okay.
And I think they made the decision that she was going to pretend like I never was born.
Okay.
And from that, she just has operated from that point of view. And whenever I'm around, I've seen her many times since I was a child. I can be in the same room with other people, my family, and she just pretends that I'm invisible.
So
she literally pretends I'm not in the room.
She's still a young woman.
She's like not 60 yet, yes.
There's no making up for the holidays? You have no room in your heart for her anymore?
I have room in my heart because I'm not a monster, but I've been treated just really poorly from my mother all of my life. And I've never had a relationship with her. I've never had a conversation with her.
I don't think that you ever screwed around with Apollo, but I do think that where there's smoke, there's fire. Like, you realize that you were wrong for even entertaining his texts.
Well, you know what, Wendy, you're absolutely right. I have to say that considering everything, I was absolutely wrong because I know that he and his wife, me and his wife fell out. We weren't friends. Yeah. And for him to be texting me, he initiated the text, but I returned the text.
Yeah.
And they were friendly, so I apologize for that. I apologize to the world. I was wrong.
But I also think that him picking you up caveman style at the pool and dropping you in last season was wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, she should have been all over him for that, not all over you. And I also believe that Bravo, in an effort to keep spicy storylines, it was spicy to say that you and Apollo slept together, but I don't believe that you ever did.
Oh, no, that's something I would never do. I don't want a married man. I don't go after married men. I don't entertain that. I send them back home to their wives. I don't have anything to do with stuff like that.
Do you like Todd for candy? Let's talk, because I
do. I think Todd is smart. I think he loves candy. I got a chance to spend some time with him recently, and I think, from what I know, they seem to be okay.
Yeah. What do you think about Mama Joyce's role in their lives?
I think Mama Joyce is off. She's off her rocker, literally.
It's nice that she voiced her opinion. But I do think that it's time for her to back off. I said that a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
all right.
It's too much.
So you and Nene seem like besties this season, but I understand you're not friends anymore in real life. Like, what happened? What happened?
Well, what had happened was, Wendy.
Really?
Well, last season she had all these jobs. She was this Hollywood actress, and she had arrived, and she had made it. And this season, she doesn't have any of that. And whereas last season she welcomed me, she was like, "Oh, can you do your thing?" And now all of a sudden this is all she has.
Being a housewife.
Being a housewife. And things change, and drastically change. So I'm not sure. You'll have to make the decision for yourselves when you watch it unfold.
Is she snippy to you? Now you don't talk at all.
It's not like it used to be, and you'll see in the upcoming episodes it gets really bad. It gets really bad.
Is there fist fighting and wig pulling? Come on, because I know you girls are better than that. I can't.
No. We never demean ourselves in that way. A housewife has never gotten into a fight, a physical altercation on our show.
Yes.
Yes. But it does get
except
ugly.
for Sheree, season 1. Remember when she touched Kim's hair? She touched the hair, and that's as good as a punch in the face to a woman.
Especially if you're from Detroit.
Right. She's from Detroit. By the way, I'm sorry to hear about your city. And the bankruptcy and stuff.
Yeah, we'll be okay. Detroit is strong. I come from a tough city. Our people are resilient, and I think we'll be okay.
I have a old photo that I found of you in the passenger seat of Jay-Z's car.
Oh, really? Let's see that photo.
Okay. Now, what were you all doing there?
That was from a music video.
Oh, I know.
You remember Money Ain't a Thing?
Yes.
Right, that was from Money Ain't a Thing, and I got to play Jay-Z's girl for the day, so Beyonce, I had him first.
Oh! Everybody, this is the one and only Kenya Moore. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Wendy.
It's always fun talking with you, Beauty.
It is.
You be sure that you watch her and the rest of the girls in The Real Housewives of Atlanta. It comes on Sunday nights at 8 on Bravo. Up next, we're going to reveal Wendy's Instagram winner of the day. Keep it here. It's time for Wendy's Instagram. The celebrity look of the day is Katy Perry wearing the polka dot trend at the American Music Awards. I really like this gown and I love the polka dots. So today's Instagram winner with her own twist on polka dots is Clarissa from London. I love how Clarissa, I just love what she's done with her polka dots and that full floral skirt. Clarissa, you look fabulous, and I'm sending you a mini diva fan that says, "How you doing?" from the Wendy Williams Show. Don't go away, we'll be right back. I had fun, but I have to run. Tomorrow, MSNBC's Rachel Maddow is here. Also, Lloyd Boston is joining us with some fabulous gifts for everyone on your holiday list. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye!